Hi, hello. So, I should note this is a pre-recorded video. If any milestone or anything happens between, or at the point that this video is uploaded, I don't know of it yet. This is past Mia. Okay, now that I've gotten that out of the way, so this video, I'm going to redesign my redesign of Osana I made, or Amai. Yeah, I figured out how to say it. I realize that's another rival's name, but I'm gonna be changing all their names anyway. So looking at, I want to look at the old design first. So I redesigned Yandere-chan, and I redesigned her to have pigtails because I felt that it was a more yandere hairstyle. So she has long pigtails too. So I realized I'm gonna have to change Amai's design. So that's what I'm gonna do. I want to look at my old design first because I do have some critiques about it. Like, I changed the uniform because I absolutely did not like it, and some things I'm gonna keep in the new design, just so you know. Like, one thing is I like the ahoges that point up like little horns. I'm gonna keep that, but I'm gonna change her hairstyle and I'm gonna change her eye color. And I think the cat socks are fine, but I think the cat pin is too much. And I wanted to change her character a little bit. I wanted her to be that popular girl. And whenever I was drawing that, I kept on thinking of Mean Girls for some, I don't know. I don't think I've ever watched Mean Girls. Maybe once when I was younger. Either way, I took inspiration from the main Mean Girl. I don't remember her name. So yeah, let's get on with the drawing because, you know, we need to get on with that. So the first thing that I decided was her hair was going to be down and long. I felt that it would be better, just silhouette-wise, like if I could just have her hair down. And as you can see, I did the sketch on Procreate because it was easier for me to sketch this on Procreate. And I had to make her in proportion with my design of Yandere-chan. Or at least I tried to. I gave up on that because I couldn't. Because I wanted her to be short. Like, I don't imagine Yandere-chan to be quite tall, at least my redesign, but I don't imagine her to be average height, right? So maybe like 5 foot. Well, I think the average height for Japanese people is like 5 foot. I'm gonna have to look that up. But I imagine her to be around 5 foot. And I imagine this version, or Amai, or Osana, to be a little bit shorter. And I did change the backstory a little bit. So what she is instead of being senpai, or whatever his new name's gonna be, because I'll redesign him at some point. Instead of being a childhood friend, maybe they were childhood friends at a certain point, but she turned on him and became a bully. And now she's just resident, popular head honcho mean girl. Which is what I was going with, because I think we love a good betrayal. And how she is a rival is she is continuously and non-stopping. She's continuously and non-stopping harassing him. Basically, she has decided that she may like him, like she may be attracted to him, but she has decided that she has to bully him. Sometimes girls are stupid. I mean that in the nicest way, but like the mean ones, maybe they had some sort of, maybe like the reason she does bully him is like maybe in middle school she said, "Hey, I like you," and he was like, "I don't like you," and then now she's a bully and she's just harassing him. And as you can see by the drawing with the scissors, she isn't very kind with her harassment. She's the type of person who'd probably like find a way to get into your locker and cut up your gym uniform. And she's the kind of person who, well, she can manipulate everyone, but also everyone kind of hates her. Like all it would take for you to take her down, really, would be just to get a big enough rumor to where everyone who is on her side to turn on her and for her to like leave, like move schools. I know like she's kind of taking the role of the I don't even know, the tan girls. I'm not even gonna try to say it, but I think it would be the best especially because maybe a more like ruining his life in like a like you know, as in screwing with him rival would be best as being first, because you want, like, the whole problem with Yandere Simulator is a lot of these girls, you don't want to kill them. Like, Osana is a little mean, but like it's not enough to warrant being killed. And like as a player, you're just repeating killing people who aren't worth killing, and it's the same challenge over and over again. Maybe instead of it being like that, it could be that Osana, or Mai, which is I made that her name on purpose for irony purposes, because you know I think it means good friend, and she's not a very good friend, but that's the point. And her being someone you hate, who's ruining people's lives, who are bullying people to like a really bad point. So yeah, that is her character. I should talk about my design now. So how she got the hair, it was simple. I wanted her to have fiery orange hair. Even if in any redesign, I don't think you should change that, because soon the day fire colors, right? But I do know that I decided I wanted her to be a little bit more like the sort like the girl from Mean Girls. Like she always, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like I don't even know her name, but like the head one, like who was all like I'm gonna be, or like I am, like she kind of dressed, you know if you've watched it, because I vaguely watched it but don't remember her name. So I wanted her to be dressed kind of like that, but within school uniform limits. So I kept with my rules. She still has her tie, her shirt, and her skirt. So yeah, either way, with that, but I want her hair to resemble more of like fire, so I made the bottoms a more red and the top a little bit more of a blonde. And how she got her hairstyle, like those two front pieces that are tied, is I googled tsundere hairstyles, because I had no clue how to style her hair on Google, and I saw a hairstyle with those things and I was like, oh, that's cute, and then I just kind of went for it. And then the two hair parts on the side, so Osana canonically likes cats, which is why my redesign of her looks the same. Like she has cat, well, not the same, but she has a cat pen and cat socks. So this character does have the cat socks, it's just they're not being shown here. And that I decided, I know Kalimar did this where she got her hair to kind of fluff out like a cat's, and I decided to try to do that for myself. So her little side fluffs, when you look at them from the front, like they look like they're kind of like down cat ears. And then I kept the horns, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, where essentially what I did was, instead of making the horns straight on, or like not the horns, but the little hoagies, instead of making them straight on, I made them tilt to the side a little bit, so that from the side, like if she like turns to the side like this and is laughing, they look even more like double horns, to show, bad. I also changed her eye color to pink, like a cooler pink, mostly because I thought it went more with, it still breaks the contrast of colors, but I think it gives off more of an evil like character, because that pink is kind of close to being like a purpley, let's take a purpley pink, but pink is close to being red, so yeah. And how I think, like, and she does have cat socks, but I imagine them to just be black and to be very I imagine them to be black and just very like non-threatening, not like non-threatening, but like just like not overt, like no, not bright pink cat socks, they're black, because I would imagine her to be just more very sleek and like chill, that she likes cats instead of being all like overt about it. But so I didn't talk that much about her personality in the first video, but I want to try to change that, so that there's a reason why I'm changing the personalities a little bit, but trying to keep with the archetype of what character this is. So I wanted her to be like, just, I've already said this, I'm repeating myself, but I should also say that in the game, if let's just say I made my own version of Yandere Simulator, right? If she was a player character, she would always have those scissors on her. And why? They're considered a weapon. Well, they're school scissors to cut papers with. And, They're school scissors. So she can get away with that lie and carry around scissors. So she would be kind of a threat to just stalk and get, because she's definitely gotten people to she's definitely manipulated some people to beat people up for her, and then she'll be like, wacha, scissors, cut, haha, loser, odd, that's the kind of character I see her as. So she would definitely be able to defend herself with those things. So getting her with her guard down, or getting everyone who is on her side to, stand up to her and turn against her, and maybe she gets a taste of her own medicine. That would be the only ways to really get her to either stop or move schools, because I imagine her father is very rich and she could just move to another private school that's just as prestigious. I'm not saying that word right, it's okay. And yeah, I should move on to the drawing. So for the drawing, it's my normal process. I went over that in my tutorial video. You can just find it if you go to my channel if you want to know the process, and then there's timestamps for me explaining every process. And I added a background, which, yes, was just copy and pasted off of Google. Yes, I do feel slightly bad. No, I didn't want to draw a background for this. But I wanted it to be maybe she's trapped, school started, she skipped class, and maybe she's found somebody, one of the people she likes to bully that's late coming back from the bathroom, and she's tormenting them, and she's haha, teehee, I'm evil. I already explained this earlier, I'm sorry. I just didn't want her to be redeemable, so that you'd feel good about killing her, or at least not bad. You wouldn't feel bad at, because there are some characters which I would want you to feel bad if you killed them, but she is not, one of them. When I redesign these, there are going to be characters that you're going to not want to kill. You're going to feel bad killing, but that's just the nature of killing. You're going to feel bad sometimes. But her, because she's the first rival, I wanted her to be the least redeemable, so I made her this way. And, yeah. Thank you for watching this far. If you did, thank you for listening to my stupid rant. I'm gonna try to design them now in rival order. So there will be some that I've redesigned and some that I've just newly designed. I'm also gonna fix my playlists of Yanderesimulator redesigns, and I'm gonna start doing these more because I really enjoy them. I don't like Yanderesimulator. I don't like Yandere Dev. But I like redesigning these characters. It's my own little jab. And I know it's not as popular anymore, but I'm going to keep doing it because it makes me happy. Well, you guys can enjoy the rest of the Speedpaint where I'm trying to figure out a background and add extra highlights. But I will see. Thank you guys so much if you've watched this far. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. Subscribe if you like my videos. Subscribe if you like my art. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
不安になった時連れてた分私から冷めてゆくのが怖いから